I don't know if he's living through me or I'm living through him.
Yeah.
Both living together. That's just...
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Roll
get
camera.
frames, please. Buried her in the sand.
Frame up. Sound rolling, please.
9 Alpha, take 6.
Speed.
Mark it.
All right, we're going from the middle here.
Okay.
All right. So let's just start. Let's start
I'm
with.
going to start with the points. Is that okay?
Yes, please. That's awesome. Here we go, and action.
Okay, so I want like 18 to 20 points.
18. That's pretty big.
Okay, John, well, you know what? How about 25? Because I've seen your penis up close and personal. So how about we give me a special deal?
Look, I will always give you a special
And I want
deal.
tour support, and I want video support. I
You
want at
don't
least
want
3
a lot
videos
of
per
things.
album.
I want to piano fuck you the hard way like you used to like it. Remember when we were, I'm very serious about this band. They're a good band and there's some money there. But
Really? Yeah, I agree. Don't you think? I mean, Paulie's got a sound that's like it's Aerosmith. It's
the
Steven
guy,
when
the
he was
guy's
at
got
his
something.
best.
The guy's got something, and there is a deal here to be worked out. But I'm serious about every aspect of the deal.
So great to see
Well,
that.
I'll tell you something. That being said, remember when we both fucked that 17-year-old and we buried her in the sand?
Okay, first of all, you told me she was 25, and secondly,
Do you know what it takes to get sand out of my curlies?
yeah, I do, because I believe I was the one with the diffuser that had to get it out. John,
There's a lot that still needs getting out.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to talk about the band, and I want to talk about what you really have to offer
Oh,
them.
we got plenty to offer the band. The band, I see, we're all going to be very happy with this.
Is this about trying to fuck me, John, or is this about really wanting to sign my band? I mean, I know you have this real imprint. Are you really going to do this
Why
for
are
me?
these mutually exclusive things? I think that I'm always going to want to fuck you. And I think you're always going to want to be
15 years
fucked.
later.
I think you're always going to be my dirty little fucking slave.
Really? Is that what you think?
Come on. You remember.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Can we go back a little
That's
bit?
all right. Sure. Just back up to the ramp up.
I didn't get that bill. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
I wanted to say something about his dick.
Well, let's start there then.
All right. You guys should be dancing.
All right. Here we go. And
Take 7,
everybody
pick up.
dancing.
I'm not sure.
Good. We didn't actually get John that the record. Look, the record business has changed, and I really have sincere interest in this guy. So let's just start right there. See where it goes.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
So that's it. I think that's it. It's almost like John's ahead of you on the kind of the business curve, and he's like, all these deal points. Yeah, the record business is changing. Like, we'll definitely have to work something out. There's definitely a win-win here. Let's get back to talking about fucking.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
7, pick up.
So start with your points, Dina. Here we go, and action.
I want 18 to 20 points.
It could be workable, but
What do you mean workable? No, you know what, John? Let's make it 25, because I've actually seen your penis up close, and you owe me.
we made
Okay.
it 30. Would you like to see the other side?
What other side? I've seen all sides of it, and I'll tell you right now, once you've seen a squat little penis with large saggy balls, you really don't need to see it again, do you?
Are you sure you don't need to see it again? Look.
No, I think it's pretty
Look,
much there.
As far as your boys go, the record industry's
I
been
want a
changing.
3-video shoot.
It's been changing a lot, the record industry. Nobody gets a 3-video shoot right out of the box.
Yes, they do. A lot of people do.
There's-
And I want to guarantee tour support.
Well, guarantees work both ways. Because I think that there's a lot that we can do with your boys, and it could be a win-win. But I'm remembering a time when you were much freer and we were in the sand with a 17-year-old, and I see that freedom still behind those eyes.
Yes, John, and
Those
yes,
sexy eyes.
I sometimes miss that freedom myself, but that freedom
I
is
knew it.
gone, that girl is dead, and now she's a woman, and she's a manager of a very
That girl isn't
important
dead.
band,
She just
and
taken
I
a
don't
lot
want to
of
be
rupees.
taken back there anymore. No, given rupees. You
I
don't
will-
take rupees, John, you're giving them, you
I
slip
will take you
them.
back wherever. Well, yeah, that works both ways. I remember waking up upside down in a suitcase once.
And I remember carrying an 18-year-old girl up 3 flights of stairs and then trying to convince her that you were her uncle. So can we
You
please
know that
stop
was hot.
this?
That was
No, it
hot.
wasn't hot. It was horrible. I don't want to remember this part of my life. This is what I pray every night about so that I can possibly not be burned all throughout eternity.
You
so
like
can we
being
please
burned. As
move
I remember,
on?
burning was in. That was a good thing.
Okay, John. John, you're making me really feel hot and not
You're
in a
making
good
me
way.
feel hot.
Okay,
in the
but I'm
worst way.
getting hot in a like a snapped version of hot. Like I'm gonna hurt you, and it's gonna spend
Well,
me
now-
and the rest
now
of
maybe
these
we can
strippers
talk.
to figure out how to carry your
Well,
fat ass down to the river and bury you.
If you promise to hurt me, I think we can get to 20 points.
Is this real? Are you gonna do this for me or not? Will you come see the band with me now? And if you really love them, will you please,
You want me to come
please?
see your band, then you would admit to me that you're the same dirty little fuck. You got it. Let's go see him.
Perfect.
Hey, honey. Open it up a little bit.
God bless you. Thank you. Sitting on a gold mine, baby. Come on, John, now. We're almost done with isolate.
Can I get,
I think that steak is retired. It held up really well. It came like a bullwhip after a while.
Winner, winner. Winner, winner. Are you kidding me?
hey, I need quiet on set. Everyone please quiet on set. This is for room tone. Absolute quiet on set. Kevin, call it.
All right, starting now. All right, we're good.
Thank you very much. I need
That's
good job. Let's move it on. I need signage of this place.
What's our record?
We wrapped up this whole thing.
Oh, right.
Everything can go. Rachel Smith, John Moffat, Rachel from IFC.
Nice to meet you.
We were foolish enough to play something.
That I think helps us.
Right, yeah, no, I was actually listening to a couple tracks before you guys called. I listened to Ain't It Beautiful, which I thought rocked. But the first one I listened to was Radio. It was randomly clicked on, and, you know, just the first two tracks I've listened to from you guys, you know, just because I'm, like, a music aficionado myself, as a lot of people like to call themselves, and, you know, I heard the rhythm section, like, you guys got great rhythm, and, you know, I was captivated by it. I keep listening to the songs on the list here.
Everybody here to hear, because we definitely don't skip out on the musical part of the whole thing. I think musicians that come to see us really get into it, and I think people who aren't musicians still really have a great time just because we put on a very fun show. So it's kind of like one of those things where it isn't fake. You know, you'll come, you'll see this show, you'll be energized, but at the same time you go, wow, they're good musicians. The songs are really well crafted. It's got the groove, it's got the deep pocket, you know, and it's got everything it should have. So I mean, I think that's why the live show works so well.
Right, no, and I mean, you know, like some bands, you know, over the years, you know, some sound better in the studio and some don't sound so good live. Some bands sound better live than they better than they do in the studio. Some bands sound, you know, they rock out in both, and I'm impressed with the studio recordings here, so I can't wait to see you live.
Sweet.
Well, I have a feeling you're going to like the live better because that's what everybody says. Where we pride ourselves on our live show, and you know everyone loves the studio record. We love it. I mean, we absolutely love what our producers done with those albums. But the live show is where we've really thrived. So we like to be in that category of those bands that do good in both. And I think you'll see that soon next week. You'll see what we mean.
Okay, so CO2 band, who came up with the name and what is the name?
Well, what we like to say is there's me and my brother, we're the two Z's, and the O is for the other guy, Joey.
Don't laugh at that. I'll hurt you.
No, but we all kind of have sort of different meanings for it. Personally, the way I look at it, myself and my brother, our father and our uncle had a band back in the 70s called Z. And they had an Italian drummer named Joe. So it was, when we formed this is sort of the reincarnation of Z, but we started in 2002. So it's like Z02 or Mach 2 or however you want to look at that.
Comes to talk what we thought.
But this is This is Paulie. I have a different take on the name. For me, it was always ZO2 it's like a chemical if you think about it, H2O or CO2 or anything like that. For me, it was always like about the chemistry that this band had. Great bands have great chemistry. It's not you could put 3, 4, 5 virtuoso musicians together. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a great band. You know what I mean? So that for me, ZO2 is our formula for rock and roll. When you put the 3 of us together, that's what comes out. That's our chemistry. And if you look up the word CO2, it actually means the utilization of oxygen. That's the actual definition. So, yes, if you think about it, this is us using our oxygen to create a sound and music and to say something hopefully meaningful. And if not, well, too bad we like it.
The original, this is Joey, just so you know, the original name of the band was actually JO2, but I got outvoted, so we went with Z.
We outnumbered him 2 to 1.
There's 2 Z's and 1 J, so we get everything we want our way.
Nice. Yeah, no, when I first got the press release of you guys, and I heard CO2, the punk rock band from, about 8, 9 years ago, I don't know if they're still around, but H2O, that's like the first band that kind of, hit me, but you guys don't sound like H2O at all. You guys sound like the Teeny Bopper type punk rock band, it sounds like.
I remember that band H2O also, and but I don't think it had anything to do with that. It was like, it just sort of naturally just came out. It was a derivative of CO2, which was like one of the names we were tossing around for one of our older bands, and then it just kind of, transformed into ZO2. But it's cool. It's short. It has a nice ring to it. You know what I mean? You don't really know what it means when. I hate the worst is like when you type in a band's name in Google, let's say, but it's like an actual phrase. So then you get the real phrase. So you don't never get their website right away. You get the actual phrase. You know what I mean? Like titanium, that's the name of our band. So you type in titanium, and then you get like Titanium Metal Company or the elements of titanium. And I'm like, I don't want that. You type in ZO2, the only thing you get is us, and then you'll get some other like scientifical stuff, but so that's what I like about that.
Good. So I mean, I'm not sure if it came up in searching for the name of the band, but possibly to narrow down the Google search results. That's been one of the factors. Again, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the weirder the better.
We played the Webster Theater quite a bit in Connecticut. We're playing Massachusetts the day after Chicopee. So we have some shows coming up in that area, and we're doing New Hampshire for the first time in May, I believe it is. It's a Sunday. It's for a big radio station up there. We're doing some show. Yep. So there's a few places we hit in there. We love it. New England has been very, very good to us, so we're gonna keep coming back there.
Yeah, I actually went to school in New Hampshire. I'm from Rhode Island, but I just finished going to school in New Hampshire. Where in particular? Are you going to be going to the Seacoast?
In New Hampshire? You mean in New Hampshire? I don't know. We don't have the details yet. We just know it's for a radio station like event, and they haven't sent us where, but we just know it's in New Hampshire. But like we've played Newport. We played there's a couple places in New England.
Right. It's like a very little sidebar there. I'm sure you've heard, first and foremost, Rhode Island, we got, we're pretty well embedded. We have a long history of bands,
That's awesome.
death metal, heavy metal.
That's the original.
Right. And this is my opinion. From what I've seen in all the concerts I've gone to, we embrace, I think, almost every genre of music here pretty heavily. We have a lot of venues here, and I'm sure it's going to be a national headline. You heard about the Station 91 Fire 2003 with Great White.
Yeah. We actually, we actually played the Balls benefit for that.
That's the first.
That was the first time we were out there.
Yeah, that's Henry from Balls threw a benefit concert for that particular event. For that, I guess it was a fire.